Hi ladies, welcome back. So first things first, I've noticed people subscribing and I'm so excited about it. So thank you so much for subbing if you have recently subscribed, and obviously if you're a previous subscriber then I appreciate you, you know that. And which is why I did a giveaway recently, which is my previous video. So if you haven't already entered the giveaway, then go ahead and watch my previous video, which I will link up here right now, and you can literally watch that to see the instructions to enter for the giveaway, which will be announced. Well, I'm going to choose the winner and announce it on the 15th. So yeah, do you like my top, by the way, guys? I'm giving you bohemian vibes with my top today, honey. Okay, so today's video is a chitty chat. Today's video is a random chatty Q&A because the questions I'm going to be answering are so random, like they don't make sense together, and I'm going to be answering them. And the reason why I chose these 4 questions is because they don't warrant their own separate videos, but they're too big for me to just do a comment to, and I really need to elaborate a bit more, but not enough to do a video, if that makes sense. So let's get into this. So question number 1 is, could you do a segment on payments? I'm personally not okay with using my banking information, but that's all I've got. And the gift card scam, any advice? So with the gift card scam, I can't give any advice on that because I don't know anything about it. But in regard to your bank account information, I personally am paid in person, so in cash or via my bank account. I'm not scared about getting scammed and all this stuff. I'm just not. Obviously, I'm conscious that these things happen, but I'm not paranoid that that's going to happen to me. And other ways that you can go about getting payment and stuff is obviously via cash apps, by PayPal, and on PayPal you can literally change your name, so people don't have to know what your name is to pay you money on PayPal these days. Like, you can actually change your money, change your name, or have a couple of accounts, like figure it out, and or even get paid by check, depending on how old your dude is. I don't know who does checks these days, but you can go ahead and just figure out so many different ways to get this money. And I would say that what you need to consider first is getting the person who's going to give you the money first, and then once you've met that person, then go on to dealing with, okay, so how am I going to get paid? How are you going to give me money? One way that you want to get money, he might not be open to, or whatever it is. Maybe he's worried he's going to get scammed. I don't know. So that is obviously something that is subjective, okay? And one thing that I will say is that sometimes you can be really preoccupied on something and worried that it's going to happen, to the point where you make it actually happen to you. And I'm talking about the scamming part. You just need to be careful of the things that you're thinking about, because you can literally bring it to you. And the reason why I don't think I'm going to get scammed is because I just don't, it's not going to happen to me. So it won't happen to me. I just feel like it won't. Okay, so let's move on to the next question, which is, with seeking arrangement, how to know when to leave the guy alone. So with seeking arrangement, you should leave a guy alone. So first of all, I did a video recently, a couple of videos ago, called How to Know When a Sugar Daddy is Fake. Those answers that I gave in that video definitely do tie into this, because if they are fake, then that's when to leave them alone. But I have a few more reasons as well. One of them is definitely when the guy you're talking to is really on this PayPal thing, and he just wants to have someone that he can talk to. Good morning, how was your day? Did you sleep okay? What are you up to this week? But he's not trying to meet you. Yeah. He's someone that needs to get left way back there, because he's just a waste of time. He's probably not serious. He probably has no real intentions of actually meeting you and doing this sugar daddy thing. So it just, stuff like that, I would say that's like, leave that person alone. The next way to know when to leave someone alone, in my opinion, is when they come into your messages, the first or second sentence talking about how they want to be intimate with you. No, that's someone that I would just delete their message straight away, because I have respect for myself and I will not allow anyone to speak to me in that way. So if I'm getting a message from someone straight up saying, look, I want to be intimate in my arrangement, that's not going to work for me, because the arrangements that have worked for me, the guys don't speak to you in that way. And there really is some type of common ground. And the guys that are like that, it's just showing you that they're only seeking to have sex with you, and that's it. They're not really caring about the financial side. They don't care about the money that you want, or maybe they'll sleep with you and then they'll throw you £500 and I'm sure you'll feel great. Like, no, that's not going to happen to me. So that's the type of person that I would avoid straight away. Guys, I'm giving you all types of cleavage. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go on to the next question, which is, can you make a video on freestyling? No, I can't right now. And the reason why is because I have done videos like this before. I think I actually responded to you, Han, and I said that I would do one, but I actually won't right now, because I've done a video where I speak about that in. So I've actually done 2 videos. So one of them is how to get a sugar daddy part 2. I speak about that. And the other video is 5 ways to attract rich men. But in a nutshell, so if you don't know, freestyling is basically when you go out and you are intending to meet someone and for dating or to look after you, whatever it is. So what I would do is go out, get dressed up, but where I look classy. I don't want to look like I'm going on a date. Like, how I would dress for a date is not how I would dress to go out to try and find someone. It's just not. And you just need to make sure that you look good, you look happy, and that you're in nice areas. So you're surrounding yourself with rich people. And you also need to make sure that your mental frame, your mindset is open to being approached, okay? So that's a huge part of it, your mentalism. That's a really, really, really big part of meeting people outside, because for me, it's like I meet a lot of people online, but to meet people outside, I really have to be in that mind frame. And when I'm not, then I don't get approached. When I am in that mind frame, I will have people smiling at me, people talking to me. Like, it really opens doors when your vibe is right. So that's a huge thing, okay? So let's go on to the final question, which is, can you please do a video on manifestation and candle work? And I actually responded saying that I will not be doing a video, but I have thought about that and I've actually changed my mind, and I will do a video on how I manifested my current sugar daddy, because believe it or not, he was a manifestation, and I will go into that on the video that I do whenever I get around to doing it, but I will do that video. And so you was asking about candle work. I do candle work. I do will things to myself. I've done prosperity work and also head work and stuff like that. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But that's the stuff that I have done. And yeah, if you're interested in that, then obviously you can message me privately. But the main thing about any work like that is your intent. As long as your intent is right, then you can pretty much make whatever you want to happen and come true. And the candle obviously helps, because it's kind of like it's releasing its energy. But yeah, that was it for this video. It's not really a long one, but I just wanted to come on here and answer a few questions. I will be doing another video on Sunday, so you can now be expecting uploads from me on Wednesdays and Sundays. I think it's important for you lot to have clear dates of when I actually upload, so you can actually know, okay, there's going to be a video on this day and that day, instead of just like not being clear on anything and where you stand. So I will have minimum 2 videos up a week. If I feel like there's something else that I really need to speak about, then I'll defo do an extra video or whatever it is. But I think that 2 videos I can definitely handle, especially right now because I'm still working part-time and I'm dealing with daylight, so sometimes it's too dark, I can't even record anything. So yeah, 2 videos right now is very doable for me, so that's what I'll stick to. And I'm gonna love you and leave you guys, and I'll see you in my next video on Sunday. Bye.